It's time to review something incredible. That's what I think when I first looked at the box of Asus X509J. Those who don't know Asus, this is the company that solved one of Intel processor problem in the 80s and created a motherboard prototype for Intel 486 processor in the 1989. Today the Asus VivoBook series consists of many good laptops and are known for affordable performance and cool design. This time around, Asus takes its alteration back to the future by removing the thick bezels. And of course, placing faster DDR4 RAM and SSD drive into improved chassis that's sure to draw comparison to many more expensive laptops. The processor I got with my configuration was Intel Core i3, which is a natural choice for web, movies and office, but you can also play some games on it. More on that, I will talk later. For advanced gamers and creators, I would recommend the i5 or Ryzen 5 version. This is a pretty much original box. I like the visuals. Let's give it a look. So here is this little thing called the charger machine. It doesn't feel that heavy, and of course, what would you do without your little manual instructions? In terms of build quality, it feels solid. There's nothing I would criticize in terms of its keyboard strength. Like if you press anywhere on the shell, it feels sturdier. The X509J features a delicate silver brush chassis, both on the lid and inside on the keyboard tray. I thought it was a metal at first, but it feels like plastic. It's very thin and compact. There was a little bit flex, nothing major, but the bottom chassis was more flexible than I thought it would be. The new design still bears some similarity to its predecessor, which itself was enhanced with a sharper Full HD display with thinner bezels. Moving around to the inputs. Oh, I hope it's not Corona. I much prefer this look. The ports have also changed a little bit. On its left side, the X509J has a USB, HDMI and USB-C, and of course the AC adapter input. Strangely, charge indicator is mounted on the other side of device. Dark side, yes. The right side has lock port, 2 USB slots, audio and micro card reader. The Asus keyboard has a full number pad and offers solid typing experience. I was able to type very quickly on it for the most part, and there's a more travel on keys in comparison with average laptop keyboards. So the keys have a comfortable design, but sadly on the basic X509 version there is no backlit keyboard, except maybe a tiny LED dot on the special buttons like caps lock. The touchpad feels particularly clicky and it doesn't feel too small. I think it's above many mid-range touchpads on the market. The Full HD screen is bright and has pretty good color accuracy. I love 1080p resolution. It keeps text and graphics looking razor sharp, but because the basic model doesn't have IPS screen, it's giving you a limited off-angle viewing. The integrated webcam works as advertised. It offers standard quality video, but it's still a far cry from the best web cameras in HD quality. It's nice that Asus implemented anti-glare that eliminates the reflections on the LCD. The 15-inch screen only supports 60% of the color gamut, and that's okay for web browsing, watching videos or office use. On the other hand, it's not very bright. According to the light meter test, it's the maximum screen brightness can get around 200 nits, which is not enough for comfortable work in direct sunlight. The contrast is okay. Unfortunately, the viewing angles are still far from perfect, so just slightly tilting the screen quickly darkens the contrast and colors. So if you want better results, go with IPS screen version. The X509J performs smoothly and without a problem. I ran the web benchmark at the highest settings, getting a decent results. For a budget mainstream laptop, the dual-core i3 processor and SSD drive in the Asus performed well. With some tabs open in web browser, one of which was streaming YouTube video and apps in the background, there wasn't lag when scrolling and switching between programs. If you like to play games, the basic Intel i3 version can be used for basic casual gaming. If you want to play games like Minecraft or League of Legends on the lowest graphics settings. But if you want to play more advanced games like Fortnite, I would recommend i5 version with GeForce graphics. This laptop uses a compact 45 watts adapter, and I found it took it a little more than 1.5 hours to fully charge the battery. It gives a very good impression. On the battery test, which involves continuously surfing the web and watching videos over the Wi-Fi, the 2-cell battery lasted more than 4 hours, but it should last up to 7 hours when you lower screen brightness below 60%. So I can say it has an excellent battery for its price tag. If you look closely, you will see there are two tiny speakers under the keyboard. Listening to music videos on X509J was louder than expected. I will even say a little above mid-range class. The music from speakers easily filled the room with soft and clear sound. Certainly good enough for watching YouTube videos. Of course, you can easily connect any Bluetooth speaker to pump up that bass to another level. The Asus X509J is one of the laptops that are going to be getting quite a bit of attention. I was kind of surprised by its premium thin screen bezels, and I was really impressed with the battery life. It delivers a comfortable keyboard experience. As I mentioned before, I like 1080 Full HD screen they've put into this. It's really good. Of course, in terms of color accuracy and brightness, it's still limited and it does not shine bright enough for work comfortably in the direct sunlight, but for a laptop this price, you kinda expect that. Despite having an average screen brightness, the Asus X509J still does have a lot going for it, so I think it's a very good value. But if you're still not sure, or you want up to 30% more speed, I would recommend you to check out the X512 version. Thanks for watching.